Hey, chiz, let's chat. Listen, it's real simple today. Don't sell yourself short. Understand me? We always talk about settling in terms of, you know, a man or getting less than what we deserve from the man. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes we don't give ourselves the best that we could give ourselves, right? Sometimes we pick low-hanging fruit when we don't have to, when we have other choices. But because the low-hanging fruit, sometimes it's the easiest route to go. Sometimes the low-hanging fruit may seem to be the most beneficial, even financially. So we'll pick that just because it's easy, just because it's there. And the reality is that we're not giving ourselves the best that we could be giving ourselves. Sometimes you think that just because something is cheap, that it's the best. That's not always the case. Prime example, it's a lot of us who in life we have chose to go and get living housing or to go jump on this program, that program, when in reality we could have done better, right? We could have done better. We chose to take that way out when what we should have been doing is leaving those programs to people who need those programs, because there are people who need, and they may never reach a certain financial threshold, right? They may never reach certain educational goals that may allow their income to increase. We have to learn to let the people who need certain things, let them have that. And that's not to toot your nose, toot your, you're no better than them, none of that. But sometimes as people, we will grab the first thing just because it seemed easy. It ain't nothing, and y'all know it ain't nothing for us to ask for who's selling food stamps, who we go get some food stamps from. That's the low-hanging fruit, because truth of the matter is there's a kid somewhere, there's somebody with a disability somewhere, they need that. They need that, but because it seems easy and convenient and like it's going to be a financial come up for us in that moment, we will actually go and partake. Who done really came up off of buying food stamps? I'll wait. Get in my comments and tell me how you done show enough came up and was able to buy a bigger home or able to afford, a luxury car because of all the food stamps you purchased from somebody. I will wait and I will read every single comment. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of the things that we have been trained to do, taught to do, groomed to do, just don't watch other people do foolishness, we'll hop right on that bandwagon just because it's easy, it's low-hanging fruit, and get absolutely nothing for it. Nothing that we can hang our hat on. It just was okay in the meantime. Yeah, it got you a few extra groceries or whatever, something for your business or whatever in the meantime. But what really did it do for you? Did it help you learn how to budget any better? No. Did it help you get any closer to increasing your credit score? No, it didn't. Did you take the money that you saved from grocery and put that on one of them bills that you owe that's on your credit? No, you didn't. Right? So the reality is that a lot of the things that we have taught that's supposed to, contribute to you increasing in some kind of way, it really does not help. So what have we done? We have done ourselves a disservice and taught ourselves all type of foolishness to partake in that really don't even help us. Right? It has not contributed to the betterment of us or the betterment of our situation. So if you like me and you don't have any children, and really the world is your oyster, baby, ain't nothing you can't have. Let me encourage you to stop choosing all the time the low-hanging fruit. Why isn't excellence your standard? Why would you be trying to get the most easiest, the most cheapest, the most, why are you doing that to yourself? For what? Where did you learn that from? The same way that the most expensive ain't always the best, the cheapest definitely ain't either. And why have we allowed ourselves to be groomed in that way? Just because you can go get on housing, you go get on housing when you didn't need it. Somebody else really did need it. But because, okay, well, now some people really do have, I'm going to get on this program and then I'm going to, eventually get me a house, etc. and so forth. Okay, well, that happens for some people. But what about the people who they get on it and they just get accustomed to paying that little money and they never excel from that point? That program really didn't do you any good. It really did not help you to excel to anything. It helped you get comfortable with the status quo, and your status quo was low. It helped you get comfortable with the low-hanging fruit. And that is something that I feel like we as a people, we have been in those situations for far too long, right? I always say excellence should be the standard. My excellence looks different than someone else's excellence. My excellence could be garbage and peanuts in compared to somebody else's excellence. And that's okay. The main point is that you reach for your best. No, I'm not ever going back to just bare minimum. I'm not. Because I feel like God blessed me with too many talents, too many skills, too much intelligence to where I have to look for the cheapest car, the cheapest place I could stay, the cheapest this, the cheapest that. No. I ain't living like that no more. Now, hats off to whoever want to do it. Because make no mistake, now I ain't telling nobody to jump out there and be foolish and go make bad decisions. But what I am saying is that if God has blessed you with a certain level of something, stop always going to get bare minimum. Stop rewarding yourself with bare minimum. God has blessed you with a high level of rather intelligence or a good position on your job or, the more degrees than the thermometer. So why are you still trying to buy food stamps for somebody? Why is that your mentality? With all the excelling you've done educationally, your moral compass has not increased none. Right? You still are low on the totem pole. Yes, there will always be services and resources out there for you to get. Let the people who really need them go get them. Save them for those people. Right? And you continue on your journey to elevate. Because ain't no way in the world God done allowed me to be here. I don't have any children. And I'm supposed to be just bumming? I'm supposed to be showing up? Who? No. You don't have the bills that come with raising kids. You don't have, the mental, physical, emotional drainage that come with raising kids sometimes. Why aren't you showing up better? And you don't raise your kids out the house. Why you still living like you barely making it? Or is it that you pouring out all your extra coins to your grown kids and to their kids? At some point, you have to realize that you don't have to be living like that. At some point, you have to realize that you actually can do better if you want to do better. Now, everybody's mentality is not the same. Some people actually are okay with status quo, with bottom of the barrel, with low hanging, some people are okay with that. And guess what? The people who are okay with that, I'm okay with that for you. Because there's nothing I can say here today or tomorrow that's going to change your mind. Because your heart and your soul is already sold out to bare minimum. To get over. To scam. To fake it till you make it. You're already sold out to that. My conversation, my podcast ain't even for you. To be honest. Because I'm not on that. Excellence is the standard. It's the standard. That means you really do want to try to have something. You really do want to make the most of your life. You really do want to be the best person that you can be while you're here for the time that you're here. That's what I stand on. And that's what I can encourage people to stand on and to get on. But when that's just not who you are, that's just not who you are. And it's okay. It's okay. You just have to find your tribe, because it's a whole gang of people who they're okay doing that. And they're all right with that. The kind of people that every time you go somewhere, it's something wrong with their food. It's something wrong with, they got to send back the food every single time. They got to aggravate the waiter. It's find your tribe of people. It's people who love to do that. You gonna piss me off and aggravate me. I ain't never trying to go with you no more if that's what you gonna do. I don't play them stupid games. But you can find a tribe of people who they on all of the low hanging fruit foolishness. I'm here to encourage you to at least visit wanting to do better. And we living in a time where rent high, mortgages are even higher. And if there's a program that people could get on, they're going to run to it. But you got to understand that there are some programs that there are people who really need those programs. Let them have that. Why am I a big, grown, able-bodied person? Why am I with no kids? Why would I be looking to get on a program that's going to take from a mom who has 2 or 3 kids that she got to raise? Why am I running to try to get on them? Finna lie, finna forge some documents to get on that type of program. Why am I going to do that? Because that's what we be doing. That's what we be doing. Then 10, 20 years later, you still have nothing to show for all of the scheming and scamming that you did. Wonder why? Because you done stayed here for how many years? Taking the residence of a parent who now she done had to move into a hotel to try to raise her kids, because here it is, you on this program taking up space she could have had. And you did it for years and wonder why you didn't come up. That's why. But see, people don't want to, you don't want to have those conversations. You don't want to connect those dots. But it is. And when do we get to the point where we start realizing, you know what? That's why I'm not progressing. That's why I'm not. When? Now, some people they don't care. Oh, well, I make the most, you'll trick out, you'll put tile all in the projects. You'll have the biggest screen TV take over the whole wall. And that's not me knocking the projects, because I done stayed up in them. Sure have here. Let me pay you such and such a month and stay here. Low-hanging fruit when I did it. So I ain't talking about what I heard. I'm talking about what I know. Yeah. Cause I done played around with the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I just give you, let me just give you some. You don't even be staying here anyways. I'll give you a couple $100 a month, so that way I could keep. Did I save any money? You think I saved any of that money that I was so-called saving? No, I didn't. Blew it. No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many times in life you could look back and see where you was trying to get over, and then see how even what you trying to get over, it still did not catapult you to no higher level. So when do we stop playing those games? When do we stop playing them rockhead games, as we say in the hood? When do we start paying attention to really wanting to have better, really getting in a position where we could put forth the effort to have better? How many times you say, oh, I'm going to move in with such and such, boom, boom, and then I'm going to, now sometimes people actually do have a good plan. I'm going to move in with you, and we're going to bust down these bills, boom, boom, and then we're going to go our separate ways. We're going to come up, boom, boom. Okay, that's a different story. When y'all actually have a plan, it's going to benefit both of y'all. That works sometimes. A lot of times it don't work. You gonna make this move, so-called saving money, and then you never do save the money that you thought you was gonna save. You never do. Like, some people are very disciplined and they can do that. They can have a plan and they carry it out from A to B. But a lot of times, if your plan is not centered and is not built on a good, solid foundation where you got an entry and you got an exit strategy, You just trying to be slick, trying to get over this high, cause it usually never works, or never works in the way that you think it does. You're planning on it working. I had to get to the point where, guess what? I stopped looking for the easy way all the time. Give me the normal way, and God, show me how to make a way. Right? Of course, I would love to go in the grocery store and get up and swipe my EBT card just like everybody else. But you know what? You know what I like? More than swiping the EBT card, I like when I could go in there and get whatever I want, ain't no budget, and I have the coins to pay. And if I look behind me and they done put a couple things on there, I could say, you know what, I'm finna pay for theirs too. Been there, did that. We'll do it again. Love to do it. Because excellence, yeah, that part. Y'all enjoy your day. So the takeaway is the low-hanging fruit, the stuff that seems easy, the stuff that seems like, you know, it's going to, it's a get over, and you think that's going to put you on another level. Like, stop looking for the easy stuff all the time. Let the people who need the stuff, leave it for them. And I think that in and of itself will allow you to be blessed. If you let the people who need the services and the programs, let them have that, and you put forth that you need to put forth to come up, I think you will see it manifest much quicker. Y'all enjoy your day.